Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's nemesis. For those of y'all watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you're hitting the notification bell. That'll notify you when I put out a new video, because just subscribing alone will not let you know that I put out a new video. So make sure y'all are hitting that notification bell as well. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice custom made and tailor fitted to your situation, make sure you book a session down below. If you need a session today or Saturday, make sure y'all send me an email, because the website will not let you book on Saturdays and Sundays or after hours. So if you need a day or an hour that is not presented on my schedule, make sure y'all send me an email, and then I can get y'all scheduled. Also, I'm going to be doing a live soon, a weekly live. I don't know what day, but I am going to start tapping into that, so y'all stay tuned. Anyway, my latest single, Love Machine, it is out on all platforms, and it's available here on YouTube on the channel. So y'all make sure y'all tap into that. It's a upbeat pop song. I think y'all will like it. So make sure y'all leave me some critique. Send it to a friend. Share it. Do all of that good stuff. But today I want to talk to y'all about the only thing consistent about a narcissist is their ability to be inconsistent. I'm going to say that again. The only thing consistent about a narcissist is inconsistency. They'll always be doing good for a little bit. They might act right for 2 weeks. They might act right for a week. They might act right for 3 weeks or whatever. But you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to go right back to the same shit that they've been doing, because narcissists are maladaptive, which means they don't change. They are only able to be a chameleon for a certain amount of time. Like I say, narcissists lack impulse control. So they are a slave to their impulses. They don't know how to not act impulsively. So narcissism is an impulse that they cannot control. If they lack impulse control, they cannot control their narcissism. They can only control it at certain times, and they pick and choose when to, but they can't do it for long. So they're not consistent. So those of y'all that are stuck in limbo because y'all see them do a good deed or two every now and then somehow think that there's still some kind of hope in there, all it is manipulation. Because the thing, like I tell people, the way that you tell good people from bad people, see what behavior is consistent. Because anybody can act like they got some sense when they're getting their way. Anybody can act like they got some sense when things are in their favor. But the true character of a person is when you see how they respond when life ain't going their way, when they're under pressure, when you tell them no, when they're going through a bad season. That's when you see the real character of a person. And we all know the narcissist hates to be told no. As a matter of fact, they conditioned you not to tell them no. Why? Because they didn't tell you no in the beginning. So now when a devaluation comes up, you don't feel comfortable telling them no either, because they conditioned you not to tell them no. You know what I'm saying? They told you yes to so many things in the love bombing stage, and they gave you everything you could have ever wanted, anything you could have ever asked for. They gave you all of these things. So when the devaluation stuff starts and they start asking you these weird ass favors, or to have the friend of the opposite sexes, or go do whatever, you feel guilty about telling them no, because you say, well, damn, they never told me no. But you don't understand their agenda. You don't understand their manipulation tactics. You don't understand what they're trying to do. So you get caught up in, well, damn, they didn't tell me no. They didn't tell me, they can't do this. So now you feel obligated. And when you feel obligated, you start doing shit that you know you have no business doing, but now you feel like you owe this person. You feel like you gotta go along with it because they went along with your love bombing phase. You feel like you owe them for the love bombing phase. That's why they make the love bombing phase so spectacular. It feels so spectacular that you feel like you owe them for treating you like that. So now, even though they're being disrespectful, even though they're being, outlandish and whatever, you still feel like you owe them because they showed you such a good time back then. And that's not the case. So you have to understand, narcissists are very inconsistent. They'll give you some good behavior for a week, 2 weeks. 2 weeks is really pushing it. By that third week, they itching to narc. By that third week, they are itching to fucking narc. If they haven't already been narking behind the scenes, and you can bet your ass that they have. When you are with a narcissist, you are never in a relationship with them by yourself. You are never in a just you and them relationship. I don't care how good you think they making it look on the outside. They got somebody else waiting in the wings. They got a friend, that male friend or that female friend, all that. That's why I don't believe in that shit, because again, men or women are not designed to be friends. You can argue with your mama about this shit. I don't care. If all my biblical folks, if you want to go to the Bible, name me a book in that Bible where it says men and women are friends. I guarantee you won't find a book that mentions that. What you will hear, though, is about men and women procreating. So you can live in La La Land all you want to. For those religious folks, find me a book in that Bible where it talks about men and women being friends and not procreating. But anyway, they are very inconsistent. By the time that third week hits, they are ready to narc again. If they haven't been, having withdrawals on the side and behind the scenes. So you have to watch these individuals and you have to keep up because they are not consistent. And like I said, the thing that keeps you guys engaged with them is the love bombing. Because every time they do something, you feel like you owe them because they did X, Y, and Z. When in reality, they did the love bombing to keep you invested. Yeah, they might have bought you a car, they might have bought you a house, or they might have bought this or did whatever. That was so you can be invested in them. That's so you can feel like you owe them. Now, I'm not saying that everybody who does something nice for you is doing it so you'll be attached to them or invested in them. But let's just be real. A lot of y'all know y'all are dealing with fucking narcissists. And if you know that they are a narcissist, you know these are their tactics. So let's get our heads out of our ass and stop acting like you don't know what you're dealing with. Because like I said, even though you might have not got a clinical diagnosis, you know what the fuck you sleeping next to. You know good and goddamn well. You just need somebody to answer the questions that's really you already have the answers to. You need clarification, you need validation, you need reassurance. That's fine. But this is what they do. They love bomb you to the point where they feel like, well, you'll feel like you owe them. So that way, when they start making these demands and they start changing the rules up and they start, tearing down your character and your identity and they start rebuilding shit, you'll feel like, oh, well, I owe them, so I have to do this. I owe them, so I got to go along with the plan. I owe them, so I got to reduce myself because they were so good to me at one point in time, and you so blinded, you don't even understand that was one point in time. They don't even act like that with you no more. But you figure because I owe them, maybe if I give them what I owe them, they'll start treating me like that again. It's not happening. Because the love bomb is only as good as it was in the beginning. So now you're continuing to chase that high, and I probably mixed a bunch of videos up in this video, but it's cool, we rocking. The love bomb is meant to only be spectacular in the beginning. That way, not only do you feel like you owe them for that spectacular beginning, now you're chasing the high of that beginning all over again. And they're going to be up and down, side to side, round and round, back and forth. They're going to continue to do this. And for those of y'all that have been in relationships with these individuals for years, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It is a cycle. You've been going through a cycle for years. You think you're making progress because you're getting older. You think you're making progress because months are going by. You think you're making progress because your kids are getting older, or whatever the case is. You're not making progress. You're getting older and time is going by, but you are going in a circle with them. You are not progressing. And when you understand that they are inconsistent, the only thing consistent about them is that inconsistent ass cycle that they will continue to have you in if you don't wake up and get your head out of your ass. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell as well. That'll allow y'all to get the notification for my videos. Also, make sure that y'all are, if you need a one-on-one phone session today, make sure you send me an email. Send me an email. The email is down in the video description. Also, Love Machine, it's my new single. It's out on all streaming platforms. It's also available here on the channel. Make sure y'all leave me some critique. Let me know what y'all think about it. Send it to a friend, share it, do all of that good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. And another day, another way. You ain't gotta listen, but I know you heard me.